I want to share my story about traveling to meet a man, a story that started with hope but ended in a way I never expected. It was sometime in 2023 when I met him online. One of the very first questions he asked me was, "Are you a single mother?" He said he didn't want to date one because of his past experiences. I froze. I'm a single mother of twins, but I didn't know how to tell him. So, I didn't. I told myself it was just a casual connection, nothing serious. At the time, I was going through a lonely phase, so his attention felt comforting. We kept talking, laughing, and sharing our days. But about a week later, he started complaining that I didn't have enough time for him in the evening. That's when I told him I sold salad at night. One day, I sent him pictures of my work. He asked if I'd ever thought about expanding. I told him I needed 600 Ghana cedis to boost the business. To my surprise, he sent 1,000 Ghana cedis. I promised to send him profit every week, and after the first month, I kept my word. But when I sent the first profit, he returned it and said, "I was just testing your honesty." Then he asked if I wanted to expand further. I told him I could add bread and sell both boiled and fried eggs. He supported that too. This man had never met me, but he seemed so invested, not just in my business, but in me. He would send me prayer links every morning. Sometimes we'd pray over the phone before I started selling. He told me he was a flight attendant, and his thoughtfulness melted my heart. He sent me perfumes and drinks once, and another time, a whole box of fruits. I started falling for him. But there was still that secret, my twins. One day, he asked if I wanted to meet him. I truly did, but I was scared. I hadn't told him about my children, and I didn't know how he'd react. He offered to visit me, but I made an excuse and suggested I visit him instead. I asked my sister to take care of the twins for a few days, but she changed her mind at the last minute. I didn't want to cancel, so I asked a neighbor to help and left for the journey. When I arrived, his place was beautiful, and he treated me well. But the cracks began to show. I had changed my phone's screensaver, which used to be my twins, but I forgot that my WhatsApp wallpaper still had their picture. He saw it but said nothing. Later, as we talked, I slipped up. I told him my sister's kids, the ones I had always claimed were not mine, were in JHS and SHS, but none of them helped me sell. He paused and asked, "Are they her only children?" I said yes. That's when he caught me. There was no escape, so I told him the truth. To my surprise, he took it well. I slept in a separate room that night, and in the morning, he even saw me off and waited until my boss left. But then, he blocked me. Later, he unblocked me after I sent him some money I owed, but since then, our chats have been cold and one-sided. The last time he replied to my hi was back in November. I don't even know if he's dating someone else, or if he was married all along. What I do know is that sometimes, the secret you're most afraid to share is the one that changes everything.